the answer is yes, they're worth covering. And I believe in gavel-to-gavel coverage, that while they are more, I started to say propaganda, and I'll go ahead and use it. They're more partisan political propaganda now than anything else. Nothing's decided at the convention of any importance. In 1968, they still decided on the party platform at the convention. They decided on the candidates at the convention. Now, none of that is, that's decided before you ever get there. But having said that, I think it's important that we have gavel-to-gavel coverage. I think where we are as we talk at this particular moment in time, the question is whether the major over-the-airways networks, which are the only ones who can reach the total U.S. population, cable and satellite people have to pay for it, a lot of people don't, whether they should cover the conventions. We at CBS, NBC, ABC should cover the conventions, if not gavel-to-gavel as we once did not so long ago, whether we should dedicate large hunks of primetime, evening time viewing to that. I favor that, but I understand why those who have decision-making power at the networks have decided otherwise. And they have caught me and other reporters who believe as I do in a bit of a contradiction, because on the one hand, this is what they say to me, Dan, you tell us with all of your experience as a political reporter that nothing gets decided at these conventions anymore, that they are an infomercial for the parties. And on the other hand, you say that we should give huge amounts of time to them. And I'll have some trouble reconciling this. What we have right now is the cable networks and satellite networks to a degree are there for, if not gavel-to-gavel coverage, something akin to that. But as bad as they are, and I do think they are bad, the conventions now, in the sense that they just pump out the partisan political propaganda, that if you watch and listen carefully, that you learn things despite them. And also we're in a period where I think the responsibilities of citizenship are not in the forefront of people's minds as much as they were, and particularly in a presidential election year. And anything and everything can be done to bring that to the forefront of people's minds and keep it there. I think it should be done. But I recognize that my view about that is considered rather archaic.
But you think it's still a good way for people to see their democracy in action, I guess.
I think it's a civics lesson.
Yeah.
I think it's the dance of democracy. Mm-hmm. And yes, it's controlled to an almost unbelievable degree. There's not a word spoken from the platform, nor a song sung from the platform that isn't scripted and rehearsed about as much as a Verdi opera. But again, I come back to, if you watch and listen carefully, you'll learn, and it's worth learning.